the UK that campaigns for peaceful reform. Aliaa, thanks for being with us. Moscow, of course, voted against the latest UN resolution a couple of days ago on Syria, calling it one-sided. Why do you think the international community refuses to remain impartial and help Syrians decide their own future for themselves, rather than weighing in as it appears to be doing?
Well, this is the third veto of Russia and China together against such resolution. Well, as for your question, Syria actually is not deciding, Syrian people are not deciding on their own. Because if you follow what's really going on in Syria, it's totally against most people's view of freedom, view of having a democracy and stuff. It's what's happening in Syria is not really being handled by Syrians themselves. If you can see the militias, the mercenaries coming out from Libya, other countries, they're not helping Syrians to have their own view of democracy and freedom. Actually, like more killings, more injuries, more losses, destruction of infrastructure. So this is not like Syrian decision. So, yeah.
What are your thoughts about the US and its allies? I mean, they're pledging more backing on one hand for rebel fighters and on the other, London's insisting it's all non-lethal support. How does that tally with their pledge to help bring peace, do you think?
Well, this is very sarcastic. Like, there's a saying like, be nice to America or they will bring democracy to your door. Like we saw what happened in Iraq, for example, that they accused them of having lethal weapons, so they went there to spread democracy and peace. Now you're just like, on their media, on foreign media, they're just saying that Syria have peaceful protesters just with really peaceful ways that they want to achieve democracy and freedom, while they are supporting them by lethal weapons, by mercenaries, by money, financial funding, everything. So, which is very sarcastic that in media you promote them as very peaceful protesters, civil protesters, while they are, in fact, you're arming them and backing them up. So all this backup to these militias will result in a regime that goes along with America's policy in the region.
Yeah, and of course the irony here as well, it makes you wonder why those countries would fully back the opposition, which end of the day is a pretty disparate and largely unaccountable group of people, we think as well infiltrated by Islamists and Al-Qaeda members, the people that these countries were fighting against originally.
Yeah, I mean, that's the funny part, if you can call it. Like, they waged a war against terrorism and against Al-Qaeda, and they started like, we are the Jesus of the world, we are going to save you from Al-Qaeda. But at this very same time, they are supporting people who raise the flag of Al-Qaeda, who have the bands of Al-Qaeda, who kill people for sectarian reasons because they're not followers of Al-Qaeda, who have completely, totally Al-Qaeda styles in killing, in their looks and everything. So how come like you are against terrorism and you are against Al-Qaeda, and at the very same time you're supporting Al-Qaeda people to spread democracy? This is like, yeah.
It's a question that we ask a lot on this channel, and thanks for answering part of it yourself. It's good to have you in the programme. Aliaa Mahfouz Ali, a Syrian activist, member of the Syrian Social Club based in the UK. Thanks ever so much.